Hi everyone, I'm using the Psychic Tarot of the Heart for our weekly reading from Monday the 27th of January through to Sunday the 2nd of February. So I'm setting the intention for a reading for the highest and greatest good for the collective or anyone who views this video, and as always, take what resonates and just put the rest to one side and just see what unfolds. We have just moved through that beautiful parade of planets. Yesterday evening, the planets started to shine in our night sky. First we had Saturn, and then Venus, Neptune, Uranus, Jupiter and Mars. So Jupiter shining bright there in between the Pleiades and Sirius, expanding that spiritual energy from our spiritual sun, bringing in the divine wisdom, the expansion of luck, of good fortune. Venus and Mars were completely in alignment. So Venus being the divine feminine, Mars the divine masculine. And in ancient stories, Mars and Venus are the parents of Earth. So there's a very compatible energy, one of love, one of acceptance. So the energies were infused and expanded. We may have been feeling the complete opposite, things happening in our lives that are bringing up some challenges that we have not dealt with, that we may have suppressed deep down within. But this is a very supportive energy. Venus shining and basking us in her love, in her loving support, so that we are moving through this wave of energy from the cosmos with grace, regardless of what is occurring in the outside world, coming into alignment with our truth of who we are. Venus activating, Venus in Pisces activating and communicating with the North Node that is just moving into Pisces. Not quite there yet, there's still a shift. So any healing from the past 18 months that we have been focusing upon, the healing of our I am presence, our I am wound. Venus bringing in this energy of tenderness, of nurturing, as the Divine Mother. The healing of our inner child, this powerful energy of Mars and Venus in this beautiful alignment, holding us, balancing our divine masculine and our divine feminine, and being showered with the expansion of Jupiter. This parade of planets will carry on through to the middle of February, where Mercury will join this parade as well. And as we're moving through this week, we have the parade of planets. And then on Tuesday, Mercury moves into Aquarius, joining the Sun and Pluto. And then Wednesday, we have the new moon in Aquarius. This is the first full new moon in Aquarius. Joined with Pluto. So this is a passageway into Aquarius, into the age of Aquarius. We're starting to feel the energies now. Really focusing on where we are placing our energy. Are we placing our energy on our visualizations, on our intentions? Or are we getting pulled into a dense energy from the challenges that may be presenting themselves that we've suppressed deep down? And as we are moving through this week, things arising. This is a wonderful time of really doing our self-healing, going in and being aware of any emotions that are causing disharmony within us. The universe is guiding us into the rhythm of the cosmos, of the galaxy, of the universe, bringing us into the rhythm, our authentic rhythm that is at the core of our being. So things may be presenting themselves as always, but the support of the cosmos, of the beautiful energies that are now flowing in waveform to Earth, and the energy, the wave is one of love, of the heart. So the cosmos, we're coming into alignment with the heart of the cosmos. Our hearts are becoming into that rhythm of the cosmos, into the purest form of who we are. And as we're moving in to the new moon, saying goodbye to the year of the wood dragon and greeting the year of the wood snake. So we've had this parade of planets, these beautiful shifts and waves of energy coming in, bringing us in up into the ascension, into our ascension, greeting the year of the serpent, the wood snake, bringing its wisdom, its longevity. It's a symbol of health and healing. And as it's coming in into this 9-year Aquarius, the sun and the moon on Wednesday are both 9 degrees in Aquarius, so they come into this marriage on Wednesday where they conjunct and merge. The moon turns off her lights, goes within and starts to draw in all the energy that she requires for the next lunar phase up until the full moon. So she's drawing the energy and she is recharging. The sun in Aquarius, the moon in Aquarius, both 9 degrees, and we're on a 9-year. So this is another beautiful divine synchronicity that is occurring together with the parade of planets, the new moon, the year of the wood snake. And this new moon in Aquarius, the energies are so beautiful. The energies that we can dip into a lower vibration, or we can ride this wave that's coming through, and it's the frequency of our heart. It's the frequency of the heart of the universe coming through our hearts, lifting us, guiding us. Uranus in Gemini, retrograde, slowing down now, and the day after the full moon starts to move direct. So there's that beautiful energy of Uranus starting to move direct now, helping us to move through the energies, through the challenges, guiding us onto our soul path. So we're going to feel a surge of energy from Uranus. And Uranus is the Fool. In the tarot, I also see it as the thunder, the lightning bolt on the tower. So things shifting. And if we ride the wave of the heart of the universe that we are all being merging with, we will go through these changes with grace. If we are holding on to some unforgiveness, or we are not letting something go, maybe something that we're not seeing, then that will be like the lightning. We will get the epiphany, we'll get the reason why things keep happening in the same way, and we are able to shift and move. Uranus is there's a lot of Uranian energy over, well, it's ruling this new moon. So the Uranian energy, the higher consciousness coming through and attuning us and aligning us and connecting us with our higher self. So this, after the weeks that we've had we had the New Year, the Gregorian calendar New Year on the 1st of January. And we've gone on this journey into the parade and this beautiful energy from the planets, into the new moon, the first new moon in Aquarius, the first new moon of the year. So there's a lot of Plutonian energy as well as Uranus, Neptune and Venus, and this energy is smooth when we focus on love, when we focus on knowing that every single second we're exactly where we are meant to be, and the universe is going to move us exactly where our soul is going into a new experience. The messages that are coming through are trust. Trust that everything is unfolding. The divine plan is unfolding in perfect time, in perfect timing. To let go of any pressure, to know that anything that may be coming to us now is not a permanent challenge. It's something that is blocking us from our expansion, to be able to see through the challenge, to feel the relief of the end of that challenge, because that's what the cosmos is assisting us with, the ending of challenges. And the year of the snake coming in, and this is a 9-year, so the snake rubbing its skin on the rocks, taking its dead skin, shedding its dead skin, just the way we are shedding the reactions and the feelings, that the challenges that we may be facing are creating within us, because we know that as these challenges are creating energy and conflict and discomfort within us, we are emitting that out into our energy field, and that will come back to us. So choosing peace, choosing to let go, not try and force anything, just constantly letting go. So I'm asking now for a card for Monday, and we have the 6 of Swords. Tuesday, the solar plexus. Okay. Wednesday, the Hierophant. Thursday, the Chariot. Friday, the Star. Saturday, the High Priestess. The High Priestess with the 2 of Cups. And Sunday, the Tower and the Ace of Pentacles. So Monday, as I'm feeling into these cards, there is beautiful opportunity of healing, of choosing peace, transmuting anything, any chaos with peace. Monday we have the 6 of Swords, so Monday is a day of healing. So this is, we've been going down into our roots, into our ancestral wounds, into our past lives, doing the healing. And from that healing, we become empowered and strong and able to face our reality with clarity, instead of hiding behind the fears, going into escape. This is a time of really a time of cleansing, cleansing our home, cleansing our crystals, and making sure that there's nothing around us that is not of our vibration. So if anything around us is holding some sad memory, or that it's not in alignment with any longer, to let it go, to gift it, or to just dispose of it. But asking ourselves now, even with the food we're eating and what we're drinking, asking our bodies if this is good for us, really feeling our bodies, how we feel when we've eaten some food, if it's agreeing with us now, because as we move up, we're doing the healing, so we're not feeding those emotions. We're not comfort eating. So we're actually listening to how we're feeling before we eat something, before we drink something, and also afterwards. So there's a profound healing occurring as we're starting to listen to the voice within us instead of the noise that's all around us. This is seeing beyond the veil, seeing with clarity. I just see a sword coming in and cutting through that veil of illusion. Our thoughts, the epiphanies, the insights that we are receiving, being able to cut through now the illusion of that we're not good enough, that there's somebody better out there, cutting through all that and honouring who we are, enjoying who we are, because nobody can do anything the way we do, each individual. And this is the age of Aquarius, this is the humanitarian, but finding our own individuality and uniqueness in this wholeness. So we are tending to that, we are feeling that now, and able to find confidence in our passion. So this is a beautiful time of healing. I'm just going to ask for some clarification for Tuesday and the solar plexus. Some clarification for Tuesday. Oh, we have the sun, and the sun is the planet that is connected to our solar plexus. So we're receiving a healing there, we're receiving some transformation within our intuition, going into that deeper knowing that is our intuition, trusting it, allowing it to lift us, letting go of the old stories. This is Mercury moving into Aquarius, coming into that conversation with Pluto. Pluto is the god of the underworld, the transmutes anything that is holding us back, is there to assist us on our ascension. And with Mercury and Pluto in the sun, this is our communication. Where are we weakening ourselves with the conversations we're having with ourselves? Where are we weakening ourselves by maybe seeing somebody doing something really good and feeling we are not as talented, or whatever it may be? What's coming through is the 9. We're in the 9 year, the the new moon is the sun and the moon, both 9 degrees in Aquarius. So this is all around endings, ending all that, ending anything that's weakening us so that we can rise. So there's a powerful healing occurring with our intuition within our solar plexus. This is our area of our relationship with ourselves. So wherever we are doubting ourselves, we'll always have doubt. We'll always doubt. When we start to have that confidence and belief in ourselves, we start to rise. And this is what the energies and Uranus and all the planets are helping us and assisting us to do. So Mercury, having this conversation with Pluto, Pluto transmuting and alchemizing those old stories that weaken us, so that we can stand in the fullness of who we are. We are moving into our light bodies. But I also feel with this energy, that there is a diamond light coming in through our crown, and the facets of the diamond in our third eye shining the different colours, so that we have shifted through timelines. We've gone through so many experiences. We've gained the wisdom. So this light is assisting us to go into different timelines to retrieve the wisdom that is required at any given moment. So there's so much light coming in to lift us. Don't let the old stories, and this is the south nodes moving from Libra into Virgo. There will be fully in there as we come into this new moon. Where are we feeling that we have to be perfect before we can do anything? Or where do we feel like we need to be perfect before we'll accept ourselves, or anyone else will accept us? So dissolving all of those old stories and just showing up as who we are, and standing in our light and speaking from our hearts, tapping into this beautiful energy of divine wisdom that's coming through from Jupiter, that we are able to tap into that wisdom whenever it is required. So there's a powerful shift, and it's a beautiful shift. All we have to do is get ourselves out the way and allow the universe to unfold all around us and bring in the joys of life. And this is a card that is so uplifting. It's the sun in Aquarius. We're moving into this time, and Aquarius is that the zodiac sign of our dreams, of healing, going through that time. We've come through all the zodiac wheel. We've moved through each zodiac sign, working deep within ourselves and letting go and shedding and letting go and choosing peace, choosing love, until we're at this point now where everything that's not serving us, anything that we have not dealt with, may be coming to the surface. Any old emotions, it may be creating something different in our reality, but it's the emotion that's coming out and creating whatever it may be in our life that is in some requirement of healing. So know you're exactly where you're meant to be. in every given second. Feel the empowerment of this healing that's occurring as we're moving into the new moon in Aquarius and the Chinese New Year. So I'm just listening to the messages that are coming through, and they are so uplifting, and they're showing me there are two timelines running alongside each individual. Are we going to stay on the old timeline, or are we going to follow our hearts and feel the empowerment of who we are, regardless of our age, regardless of our doubts, to step forward into the light and fully embrace life, fully embrace ourselves. Wednesday, this is the new moon in Aquarius, and this is the card of Taurus, and a card of deep learning. This is our inner guru, to listen to our inner wisdom, not to think that we have to attain and do it the same as everyone else. This is coming into our life. This is within us, and it's coming through. And as we speak of our own individual journey, we assist others. We give them strength to speak about theirs, because we're all so different and we all do it differently. So this is the Hierophant, our personal communication with the divine, with our higher self, bringing that sacredness from our higher self into our hearts, and writing the book of our life, because we are creators. Whatever we focus on, we know that we will create. When we start to shift our focus from the heaviness of this third dimension, lifting our thoughts into our higher mind, into the higher consciousness, we start to dissolve the heaviness. We're not putting energy onto it and expanding it. We're stepping onto this timeline that we have been planting those seeds, and we're moving through this week, and Sunday is Imbolc. So this is the time, the time of a balance that is midway from the winter solstice to the spring equinox. This is a time where we start to awaken, not to rush into anything. Those seeds that we've been planting start to open, and we feel the excitement of them, and we feel how divinely guided we've been when we have followed our heart, stayed conscious in whatever is going on around us, not being tempted into going into the old ways of doing things to appease others, to lose ourselves in others, This is the learning that we've had with the nodes that have been in the North Node in Aries, the South Node in Libra. We've had the opportunity of doing the healing, seeing where we are losing ourselves and sacrificing ourselves for to please others, and how we've done that, maybe lifetime after lifetime. Maybe it's coming through our ancestors, maybe it's just something that we have not seen or didn't see before, and we've woke up to that, and we are now stepping back and saying no, and realizing the world does not end if we choose to say no, and we choose to do what feels right for us. And with that, we have gained so much wisdom. So we've just been asked to look at how far we've come in our relationships, as the nodes have been in the area of relationships, looking at the relationship we have with ourselves and how that reflects on the relationship we have with the people around us. So this is coming to an end, and we're getting a new lesson sheet of the nodes moving in to Pisces, the North Node, and the South Node moving into Virgo. So this is the spiritual axis, where Pisces is tender, sensitive, intuitive. Virgo is very analytical, it's the nurse, it's the healing axle, it's the healing journey of letting go of the overthinking. That's the tail end. The South Node is where we're letting go, and we are moving into the expansion of our sacredness, knowing that there's a plan. Our soul is on a journey that our head will know nothing about. So when we quieten our mind and trust that journey, and we move into that ocean of expansion and higher consciousness, this is this card coming through now. We're moving into this time of deep spirituality. This is our next lesson plan, to trust our intuition, to trust that deep, deep knowing that we have. And if it's telling us stories that are putting fear in us, know that's our shadow with the same old stories. To take a breath, to choose healing thoughts, calming thoughts, to take our attention away from our past, to bring it into this moment. And this is this card, when we're in the moment, we are in connection with everything. This is in this moment, this is where we manifest. Every single moment we're manifesting, with every thought, with every word, with every action. So we are moving into this time with this new moon in Aquarius, the marriage of the sun and the moon coming together in Aquarius, together with Pluto and Mercury, helping us to go deep within, to find that sacredness within, to really step into the expansion of our higher consciousness. Thursday we have the Chariot. This is, I am having some difficulties with my car, so this is why I'm giggling. So this is the Chariot. This is the final this is like the lap of honor. So you can see there, this is two hands coming together. So being able to finalize and step into freedom. This is a card of ascension. With this card, it's coming through loud and clear, not to worry, not to worry. Everything is going to be okay. In fact, we're going into an unknown. We're going into the mystery of life that is so magical. To really loosen our grip now on control, on trying to work things out, to just go with the flow. And this is the Chariot in traditional tarot. Is the card that is on a chariot, and white horse, black horse, or lion or sphinx, white and black, and he is sat there. He is no reins. He is directing the chariot with his energy. And this is what we are doing now, reminding that whatever we are sending out, that's our path, that our chariot is going to travel. So choose love. Fill your body with love and trust and faith. And this is movement. So this energy that we are all moving through this time is one of change, and we're in the 9th year. We're in the year of the snake. The snake is assisting us in the healing that's required to make the changes that our soul has come here to experience, and to be able to let go of the known, to let go of the known, to step in and enjoy the mystery of life. So we're starting to move in a different direction. This year is one of, the 9th year is one of completion. It's the Hermit in the tarot, asking us to go in, to tend to that inner light within us, to listen to our inner knowing, as long as it's guiding us in a place of peace, listening to the wisdom that we have within us. So there's movement in a different direction, to let go of the old and to step into this newness in fullness. Then Friday we have the Star, and this is the chains are falling away. This is it's healing, this deck. It's the card of Aquarius, and with this card the Pleiadians always gather around, and Jupiter is there in between the Pleiades and Sirius, bringing through that wisdom, bringing through that healing, bringing through that expansion, to let go of the contracted thoughts that we've had, the limiting beliefs that we've had, to really trust, to step into the glory of life. So he is breaking free from the past. So I just feel Uranus during this week is pushing us and nudging us and pushing us forward. And as long as we are moving and listening to that guidance, everything will move with ease. To not then start bringing doubt into it, not start bringing over analyzing things. Come completely away from that. This is a beautiful card. This week is one of tremendous healing and upliftment, because the upliftment's there. It's just stepping into it. It's just merging with it. And once we merge into that upliftment and faith, the old timeline dissolves and we are on, fully on a new timeline. So this is a card of healing, card that's coming through with it. The message that's coming through with this card is your prayers are being answered in ways that will bring expansion into you, bring faith into you. This is a card that reminds us that our wishes are being granted, fulfilled, the healing that we've done and the letting go that we've done. The seeds that we've planted now don't hold the same energy as they did when we were still going through our healing. They are purified. So these seeds that we've been planting are starting to move, to crack. And when they crack, an idea, an opportunity comes into our minds. And with that idea comes the upliftment, comes the excitement. And the message that's coming through is be flexible. Don't be rigid, be flexible. Feel your way through. Listen to that inner guidance that's coming through and trust it. Don't doubt yourself. Saturday we have the High Priestess, and the High Priestess is telling us to go within, to listen again, to listen to the mysticism, to the magic within. And then we have the Two of Cups, and this is the beautiful energy of Neptune and Venus, the North Nodes in Pisces. This energy of love, of focusing on being loved instead of focusing on not being good enough and something not right. Focus on everything going right. Feel loved. And once you feel that love, you align with it and draw it into your life. So the High Priestess, the Divine Feminine, is coming within, awakening within. And we all have the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine within. And we have the Priest, the Hierophant, and the Priestess. So this is a beautiful energy of magic. And when we start to go with the flow of the universe presents us with pure magic. Its shimmering lights start to appear in every decision that we make, every choice that we make. We see the shimmering lights of the universe. So this is love, the feeling of love. So if you have been looking for love, or you're in a relationship, this is a deeper connection with love that you've never experienced. again, it's the trust and the faith. Step into it. It's there. Completely step out of the old now. Step out of the old as we're moving now into this, into spring, into this new moon, into the new year of the snake. Stepping in and letting go of the old. See it falling away. See that old skin just shedding and moving away, and follow your heart and listen to the magic within. The Tower and the Ace of Pentacles for Sunday. This is the day of invoke. So the falling away, there's the turning again. We're moving into the longer days. The ground starts to come alive a little bit with the seeds starting to, the shoots starting to come through the soil. And this is where we're at as well. Our intentions, the work that we've done starts to present itself on our path. And when the shell breaks, this is the Tower, the old shell breaking away. It looks like destruction. It may look like destruction, but ultimately it's bringing in something new. The Ace of Pentacles, and this, I love this card. You can see she's walking in light, surrounded with golden light, divine light. The trees are arching and she's walking through, and the message with this is you will always, always be supported, be looked after. Everything's there. The Ace of Pentacles, it's something new coming in. It's a new way of being. It's an improvement in health. It's an improvement in finances. As we start to align with happiness, we draw opportunities and prosperity to us. When we come into that place of acceptance within ourselves, we then feel the benefit on every single level. So there's a falling away. The Tower is, it's the shell cracking open, just as the shell's beneath the surface now of the ground in Mother Nature. They're starting to crack, and from it something new is growing, something that we've been tending to, something that we've been nurturing. May come in a completely different way than what we can envisage, but it will be something better. So be flexible, allow yourself to crack open. Allow yourself to crack open, because that is the start of your new reality. It's the start of the light within you being able to shine, and the layers of the past start to fall, bringing in new seeds, new blossoms, fruitful life. So we've gone through this passageway, and it has been challenging, but we've done it. We are now just closing out on things. Some things may take a little bit, but we will close out on them because we've started the process now. Everything's just falling away, and ultimately we will be at this place of light, of knowing that we are divinely supported and guided to shift anything now that is blocking us from our path to love, to happiness, to fulfillment, to enrichment. Let go of those lower thoughts that tell us that we are not worthy, we're not good enough. Once we break free, that's when the rewards start to appear in our lives, breaking free from the past, breaking free from the old stories. And it's all here, it's all coming into fruition. So we're moving in now into Imbolc, which is a sacred day on Sunday. It's a very sacred day. So we are moving into that, and from that things start to just become lighter and lighter. So I'm sending so much love. Have a wonderful, wonderful day, and connecting with the planets. Meditate on them. Feel the different, they all hold a different energy, a different frequency. And when we tune into them, we can feel that frequency within us. The energies they're working on within our chakras, within our energy centers, creating those beautiful portals of light coming out of us, that we are moving up into the galactic energy. We're connecting with the galactics, and that is what we are all coming into alignment with, into the higher timelines. So I'm sending so much love. Thank you so much for listening.